Hey guys, Invader Kim here with a new video about Pax Day. This video will tell you all you need to know about consumables in the early access. During both the Alpha 2 as well as the streamer event, I focused on getting as high of cooking level as I could. I really enjoy min-maxing in games I play, and spent a ton of time in our kitchens going over different food options. Making sure you and your group are using the right foods for what you want to do in this game will improve your efficiency a lot. Currently, there are only two types of food: health regen and stamina regen. Different kinds of food will offer various other buffs to certain resistances and max health and stamina, but the most important part, in my opinion, is the regen and how to maximize your benefits. Foods can be separated between found and crafted. You can actually find some really useful raw foods that give nice bonuses, no cooking needed. A great example of that would be black trumpets, which give 0.8 stamina regen and a little max health and stamina. These are an amazing stamina food and are very common in forests and near boars. Other good stamina foods you can find and eat are pine berries, oyster mushrooms, elderberries, and strawberries, which all give between 0.4 to 0.6 stamina regen. Some useful health regen foods that can be found include morel mushrooms, cloudberries, enoki mushrooms, and alpine juniper berries. These give a range of 0.2 to 0.4 health regen. There are also a few nice max health and stamina mushrooms you can eat, the best of which being the porcini mushroom. Cooking foods, making breads, and brewing wines will allow you to get some very good bonuses and shouldn't be skipped. Cooking is one of the easier crafts to level up right now. A lot of the recipes take water and another item, which makes it very easy to stockpile materials and push it up quickly. Baking and winemaking are harder to level, but high-level wines and meads give some insane stats. I wasn't able to level mine very high in the limited time during previous tests, but I'm really excited to get some of the higher-level wines and brews pushed in early access to try them out. There are many combinations you can use for foods. Some people like to go straight max health and stamina. Personally, my favorite combo is 1 syrup and 2 HP regen foods. Syrups give great health and stamina boosts, as well as some fire and poison resistance, which can be very handy when fighting the NPCs in this game. Syrups are also extremely easy to craft, needing only 1 berry and water usually, so just make sure to be using the highest level syrup your chef can produce. When I'm hunting, I prefer to use 2 stews or a stew and a morel mushroom if I don't have many stews made in addition to my syrup. This will give you a decent max health and stamina ratio, some fire and poison resistance, and good base health regen, which is perfect for farming the NPCs. I love to use 3 stamina regen foods if I'm chopping trees, mining, or traveling far distances. You don't really need to worry about max health while gathering most things, so stacking as much stamina recovery is the better option there. If I'm braving the PvP zone, then I would use a mixture of 1 syrup and 2 stamina recovery foods. Unless you're going there specifically for PvP, your value to not die with all the materials you farm is more important. Stacking some stamina recovery can help you run away from enemies easier, in addition to helping you gather quicker with less breaks and waiting for stamina to return. Your food options will depend on where you have chosen your base for easier gathering and how high your chef is leveled. There are a bunch of decent options in the 0.3 to 0.4 range for stamina foods, with a couple outliers like raisins and mushrooms and vegetable stew that give more. Making sausages on the spit roast is another good way to get some decent HP regen food. I really like the wolf sausage since you don't use wolf shank meat in any other recipe, and you could farm lard off the night NPCs or craft it from suet if you need to. Your chef will always need suet, carcasses, yellow onions, berries, and a few other materials. If you ever see any, it'd benefit you all to pick them up if you have inventory space. Knowing what your tradesmen are after at specific times will greatly increase your group's overall efficiency, so don't hesitate to ask questions of your crafters in-game. Potions can also be used for health and stamina regen. There aren't many options, it's only health regen or stamina regen, so just use whatever highest potions you or your alchemist can craft and have on hand. They don't last as long as the food buffs, but are very nice to use when you need them, giving much larger boosts, depending on your alchemist's level. Make sure you ask your alchemist what flowers they're after specifically, since they will be bottlenecked by crafting extracts, and having ample supply to potions will help your team a lot in the long run. Eating the right foods for the task at hand is just one way to make sure you aren't wasting more time than necessary waiting for your health or stamina to come back to continue playing the game. What are your favorite foods to stack together? I hope you found this video helpful and can feel more confident you're eating the right food at the right time. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to see future videos as they come out. I'll see you guys soon with another new video.